All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Under the Rim podcast. And man, it's been a hectic past week for the NBA. You got Shaq hating on the younger players. You got Colin Sexton going crazy on the Nets. MVP ladders jumping up and down. The power rankings going all over the place. And games getting postponed. The NBA talking about a possible All-Star game. Nets trade rumors. Like I don't even know what to even think or what's going on here. But let me try and just talk about a few of these. So I want to start with Shaq, bro, and Shaq just kind of, I don't know, the way this all started. It was he was doing an interview with Donovan Mitchell and taking Jazz were on a winning streak. They just won their sixth or seventh game in a row. I'm not sure how much, but I know it was more than five. It was six or seven at least. And then he dropped 34 points in a win. He's doing the post game interview, and then Shaq said something like, "I don't think you have what it takes to get to the next level," or something like that. Just randomly after this man dropped 34 points in a win. And then Donovan Mitchell just said, "Aight." I'm like, "All right." And then Shaq's like, "That's all?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like, what more? There's nothing more I can really say. "Aight." So then they went on. And then people are talking about Shaq is hating too much on players. KD chimed in. LeBron chimed in. Not about Shaq necessarily, but about these old heads and these vets. They'll criticize young players, and sometimes it'll either be criticism or it can come off just as hate and just as jealousy. And you know, it's been a long time, and like Shaq is a legend in the game, and we all love Shaq and appreciate the man, but sometimes he can just come off as like a hater. And it's, I hate to say it, but it's like there's a fine line between criticism and just there's a time and place for everything. It's what more can he really do in than dropping 34 points in a W. Like, he's not on a super stacked team. They're on a winning streak. He's playing really well. He played well in that game. It's not like he dropped like 1 point and had like 8 turnovers. Played really solid, and Shaq wants to hit him with that. Yeah, I get you're going for this whole cheesy, I want to motivate them, like hit him with some tough love motivation, but you can tell him that behind the scenes. You can say that behind the scenes. You can call him, text him. You're Shaq. I'm pretty sure you know a way to get in contact with Donovan Mitchell. I'm pretty sure you can just call him up or ask for his number from somebody and just be like, "Yo, like, I think you need to put in this. I think you need to do this to get to that next level of playing. Show me what you got, what it takes," or something like that. Instead of just doing that randomly, you could be like, "Congratulations on the win. Congratulations, had a good performance tonight. What can you do? What do you think you can do that will propel you to the next level," or something like that, like MVP status, All-Star status, some shit like that. But instead, you got the man just kind of bringing it down, and he's done it with McGee, Dwight, Embiid. Some people have strived from it. Some people have just crumbled from it, and sometimes it comes off as straight hate. And I just saw him make a post on Instagram that he played with some elite guards, so he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, okay, but like, again, that you're not addressing what no one said. You didn't know what you're talking about. You're not addressing what KD said or LeBron said. It's that sometimes this soft criticism can come across as hate, and you could hear it in the delivery of, like, the tone and delivery of their voices. And he didn't address that. He just said, "Oh, I know what I'm talking about." No one doubted. No, the thing is, no one doubting Shaq, and no one saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. I think that the most I've heard from people criticizing it, said he's a hater, said he's insecure, and they said for some reason all these like older players, these veterans, and these legends just want to criticize all the time. And sometimes they do it, and it's not even criticism at that point. It's just pure hate. And there's a couple of veterans I've seen, but the main one I've seen just give pure love and just respect to all the younger players is Allen Iverson, bro. That guy gives nothing but love to anyone I've seen. This guy's always appreciative. This guy's always building people up. You can build people up while giving them hardcore criticism, especially you can do it behind the scenes. But I don't know. I feel like he's kind of like he's misinterpreting what people are saying. I don't know why he thinks that people don't think that he knows what he's talking about for some reason, because I don't think that's ever been the case. I've never seen even a hater on Twitter say Shaq doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. No, I think it just comes across as hate. Like, the pure message is just, it comes across like he's hating, like he's just jealous or something like that. But anyways, that's what I just want to talk about. That's just for Shaq wise. That's why I just wanted to say, because that it's just annoying sometimes. You see, like, you wake up and you see that Shaq criticized this player. He said this about this, and it's getting annoying now, you know. And a lot of people are being turned off from inside the NBA and the halftime show because of just these comments. You know, I'm looking for analysis. I'm looking for like good comments on the game and insights from these NBA legends and these veterans and people who've just been around the game for so long. You know, and I don't want to hear this. I don't think you're ready to be at the next level. That's not criticism. That's or you could say what does it take for you to get to that next level? And by next level, you could say MVP, you could say championship status, you could say what do you think you can do more? Like, that's, you don't say I don't like, bro, you're just, it's like, I don't think you have what it takes. Like, bro, okay, like, all right, how do I, especially after the man is tired, just dropped 34 points, hard fought game. Like, he doesn't need to hear that right now. He really doesn't need to hear that right now. But I don't know. I'm not an NBA legend, you know. I don't know. I haven't won championships, so I guess, you know, media. I'm the media. But anyways, let's move on to the MVP conversations. Yo, I don't know what's going on down there in Philly, but Embiid is playing out of his mind. Let me look up this guy's stats right now. I had LeBron as my MVP pick, Luka or LeBron, but like, LeBron's still up there, but it's either Embiid running away with it right now. Let me search up what he's averaging currently. Joel Embiid, like, he just dropped 33, 38 regular or this season. Right now he's averaging, let me see here, 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. How many blocks? Let me see here. So recently 27 points. Yep, this is one of his highest scoring seasons. Not too many turnovers, 1.4 blocks, 1.3 steals, about 3 assists, and about 11.5 rebounds. So he's having an MVP season. He's averaging close to 30 points a game. If this keeps up and they secure the number 1 seed in the East, I don't see why Embiid wouldn't win MVP. You know, I don't see, unless LeBron averages close to 30 points. Maybe it depends. If it depends really on seeding, storylines, narratives, you know, he could get robbed. People are saying Jokic. I need to see what Jokic is doing right now. I haven't really been keeping up with the Nuggets. Jokic 2021 stats. 2021 stats. Jokic. Basketball Reference. So right now he's averaging 17 points, about 10 rebounds, and about 6 assists. So I don't. Oh, no. I read that wrong. That was his career. So 2021. 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Okay, so there you go. Man's nearly averaging a triple-double while over. Yeah, so it can go either way. If the Nuggets, I think if the Nuggets are, I'll say, 3rd seed and up, he'll have a really good chance of winning MVP. But if he's not at least top 3, I don't think he'll get it. Especially because we've seen players average triple-doubles before and have those type of numbers before. Even from a big man, you know, people are just, it's a lot of people are numb to it because people have been playing so well, like Westbrook, Harden. But you got to secure those highest seeds. You know, it was only done for Westbrook because it's been years since anyone averaged a triple double. He literally broke NBA records in history. So that's why he got it, by being such a low seed. But this is either between, I think it's between right now Embiid, Jokic, LeBron. I think Luka is just, he needs to go one more year. I even think right now he's playing well, don't get me wrong, but I think it might be too late. I think just like, not too late, but I think he's too low. I think he's too low on the standings right now. Like, he's averaging a solid amount right now. This year he's averaging 26 points. He's almost averaging a triple-double too. So, you know, this is what I'm saying. It almost averaging triple-double is so it's so common nowadays. He's averaging 26 points, 9.7 rebounds, 9.5 assists. The man's almost averaging a triple-double as a 21-year-old, 22-year-old. So it's clear that, and it's really common to average a triple-double nowadays. But if you have the MVP rankings, like, let me show you here, MVP rankings right here. Sports Illustrated just came out with it 8 minutes ago. NBA MVP rankings. Let's see what other people have theirs. Okay, let me search it up, please. Yeah, so here you go. Race MVP ladder. This is off NBA.com. I accept. Continue. Ad blocker. Let me search. I want to search up the most recent one. This one's January 8th. Okay, so January 8th, 2021. They had LeBron at number 1. So, you know, it's it's something crazy. It's something crazy. Jokic and Embiid are at the top, and then you have LeBron. Yeah, right now they have Joel Embiid. This is from Franchise Sports. Joel Embiid number one, Jokic number two, Doncic number three, Durant number four, and LeBron James number five. I think Durant is going to be up there too. If he can secure a top three seed, you're going to hear his name in the conversation a lot. Dude is literally coming off an Achilles rupture, which is a career-ending injury. Could be a career-ending injury. People have never came back from the injury the same, but he looks like the same Durantula we always know. LeBron is just going to be LeBron. We know how he is. We know how he plays. He plays at a level of consistency we haven't seen at any player, like going this late into their career, But I think people are just kind of numb to it, so he's going to be, unless he does something really amazing, like average 30 points, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the season progresses. It's kind of early to make a lock-in prediction right now because a lot of people, they start off the season hot. Like, remember Paul George started off that one season hot, early MVP talks, and then he fell off towards the end of the season. His name was nowhere near it, So we'll see. LeBron could pick up. Durant could fall off, Embiid could fall off. Jokic could fall off. Any one of these guys could fall off or pick up. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. But that's who I think right now. I got top three. I'm disagreeing with this list. Top three right now. Or if I give you my top five, number one, Embiid. Number two, Jokic. Number three, LeBron. Going four, Durant. And five, number four. Number one, let's do that again because I think I messed up. Number one, you have Embiid. Number two, Jokic. Number three, LeBron. Number four, Durant. And number five, you have Doncic. And that's my five right there right now if I want to give you my MVP rankings personally. But let's move on to the Nets. The Brooklyn Nets, as I say in the before, they got torched. They got lit up. They got decimated by they lost to the Cavs back-to-back last week. And I was watching this game, and I was like, you know what? The Nets have this in the bag. They're starting to figure it out, which is really weird. That first game, James Harden only had 2 points in the first half or something like that. So I think what I said to my friends is, what I think is happening is, how when LeBron went to Miami for the first time and he was kind of choking and he didn't want to take over because he knew it was Wade's team and he didn't want to make it his team. And I know it's still not even going to be his team even with Durant there, but I think he doesn't want to impede over anybody. So he's kind of he's kind of playing weird. It's kind of weird. They're getting settled in, but I don't think you should be losing back-to-back games to the Cavs, man, especially when you're going championship or bust, because everyone's saying if they don't even get to the finals, it's a bust. Anything less than the finals is a bust, and I agree with them. If you're getting Harden, Kyrie, Durant on the same team, championships, the expectation is high, especially with the rumors coming out today that they want to get Kevin Love or they want to get JaVale McGee. Yeah, I don't know who you're going to trade for Kevin Love, who you're going to give up for Kevin Love. Give up guys like Joe Harris and the randoms you have, even more picks. But then again, you're losing so much defense. And if you give away DeAndre Jordan, JaVale McGee is not stopping guys like Embiid. He's not stopping guys like Jokic. He's not stopping Anthony Davis. He's not stopping LeBron. He's not stopping all those guys. These guys can... And Durant was a good defender, but I think after this injury, he's going to be not as good as he was on defense because he just needs to... He needs to still be the offensive Kevin Durant. Is this their plan, just to outshoot every team in the league? Which is highly possible. If you get all these stretch fours and then you get Harden, Kyrie, whoever, Durant, and just try to outshoot the team. But, defense goes a long way, and the Lakers are slowly building up their repertoire. And you saw in the Cavs game how defense wins you game. They were getting these clutch stops. Kyrie was bricking. James Harden was bricking. Durant missed an easy floater. I think he missed an easy floater. They were not executing in the clutch, and then Colin Sexton was white hot, just making shots in Kyrie's face, making anything he took, and they lost the game. They went to double OT and they lost the game. They couldn't execute. They had 3 All-Stars and they still couldn't execute, And with the way the 76ers are playing, I'm looking forward to seeing their matchup in February. I kind of want to see they're 12-3 right now, or 12-4, something crazy like that. Let me search up the record right now, 76ers record. Sixers record. All right, they are 12-5 right now, like I was saying. So you can say that this is a championship or bust team, but I don't know. The way they're playing right now, I guess you could say they're figuring it out and they're working out the kinks and everything. So I'm going to look forward until March, April-ish, if it's close to the playoffs or in the playoffs at least, then we got something to worry about. I think trading for Kevin Love, it's a horrible decision. You need your bench to win games. Like I said in the last video, the reason why the Warriors were so scary is that they had that death lineup, and then their bench would come in and do work, would give people buckets, would cut the lead to a tie or even take the lead themselves. They would have the clamps. They would give the depth that the Warriors needed. And when you don't have a bench, it will severely play you, because these guys, I highly doubt they're going to average 50 minutes a game, especially Durant literally coming off an Achilles rupture. Kyrie went undergo surgery last year. James Harden is not really injury prone, so I don't see him being out. Kevin Love was injured in and out. He had concussion, everything like that. So I don't see Kevin Love working, and I think that should just be rumors. Yeah, I think it should just be rumors, and it should lay there. But if you ask me, I don't know where it's gonna go from here. I don't know where the Nets. Right now they're sitting fifth seed. Fifth seed in the Eastern Conference, 10-8. They won. They're on a 1-game winning streak. They're 2-4 away. They're 6-4 in the last 10 games. 8-4 at home. But when you're competing with guys like the 76ers who are 9-1 at home, they're on a 3-game winning streak. Who knows? I want to see them against the big teams, against the Bucks, the Celtics. I really do have the Celtics matching up well against the Nets. If the Celtics play like how the Celtics can play, how we know they can play, Jaylen Brown coming out, Jason Tatum coming out, Kemba Walker showing up, I think they can match up really well with the Nets. I think people are giving the Celtics their due credit, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's everything I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I'll try to come up again next week, every Monday. New podcast episode every Wednesday. I will be coming up with a new YouTube video. Check out my channel this week, Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a top 25 players in the NBA at the moment. And every Friday and Wednesday, I'm streaming on my Twitch. They call me twitch.tv/theycallmemythic. You can just search up They Call Me Mythic. I'm on my road to affiliate, trying to get those viewers up there. Follow. I usually be playing Cold War. If I'm by myself, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla or whatever single player game I'm feeling at the moment. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see y'all next week.